Hi guys, today we are working with Lumiere hair. Hopefully my camera is in freaking it's in focus because I can't use my monitor today for some godforsaken reason. Let's talk about the packaging. It's your basic bag packaging. You can throw your wig back in here, but I kind of really like the QC code. I'm not sure. I never know what this thing is called. QRC, whatever. I like this. I like branding, so I think that's a cute little addition, but the bag is just like basic or whatever. Ooh, okay. So we have a dark skin wig cap. We never get these. We never get these. We always get the medium little yellow toned ones. Okay, I will be using this, added to my collection. I know this girl. I think she lives in like the DMV area. The Glow Girl. Okay, I know her. I don't know her name though. It's like Glow Princess or something. Anyway, she's on Instagram. You can check her out. She does a lot of wig videos, I think, too, here on YouTube. I haven't watched them yet, but I do know she pops up on my Instagram a lot. We have some regular, what the hell, curly cues? What are these called? Flexi rods. Flexi rods. And let's see, I haven't opened this bag yet, so this is all new to me. 20 inch, 16 inch, 18 inch. All right, let's put those in order. And an 18 inch closure. Okay, I'm not sure why. If I have a 16 inch bundle, I have an 18 inch frontal. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. It's cool. I think it'll even out. They'll be the same length at that point, so instead of having them staggered, they'll end up being the same length once on the wig. But let's move all this out the way. First of all, this 16 inch looks really short. Maybe it's because I haven't had 16 inches in a long time, but that looks short. Okay, I love, actually, you know what, I'm gonna talk about this for a little bit. I love the blunt ends. I do love the blunt ends. I love that they cut off. It looks like they cut off any split ends. And all the ends on all the packaging looks pretty damn healthy. So I'm going to say that right off the gate. This is going to be a frontal focus tutorial, meaning that I'm not going to dye the whole wig. We're going to, oh, this is so soft. This hair is really soft. Oh man, this is some soft hair. Hopefully it takes to bleach well because we dying this good. The frontal is a little small. It's only, I don't have a measuring stick, so I'm gonna say it's like, oh, that's not good. Okay, it's the length of my middle finger at the longest part. Yeah, it has the grooves. It smells nice, but it's a weird gray color. Like, I'm not sure whose skin color they think this is, but this is like a weird cool tone color, so I'll definitely have to, well, I definitely have to pluck it because it's dense and a little Eddie Monster. Like, I do love the grooves, but it definitely has to be plucked. I'll have to tint the lace, and yeah, so we're not getting a ton of parting to work with. I mean, it's enough parting, but it's okay because I'm not wearing this hair parted anyway. The style I'm thinking of does not require parting, but keep that in mind if you are looking at Lumiere hair for like a certain style. Their frontals don't seem to be as big as other frontals. I think that they can definitely work on this. It's like this is a 4x13, so it's 13 inches, but it's only 4. I feel like companies can we can step up the game by now, when we should be still doing 4. The width should still not be 4. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go ahead and get this ready. I'm trying to figure out if I want to doctor it up first or just start in on the bleaching, and I think what I want to do is start in on the bleaching. So I'm going to clean off my table, and when we come back, we will be getting started on the coloring of this hair. Alright guys, so the first thing I did was separate the part that I'm intending to color. So I'm only going to intend to color the front, why am I stuttering? The front crown portion. So I've separated the sides, laid them down, and actually what I do want to do as well is to separate just a little bit of the back so that when I do attach this to the wig, we'll have a part that's going to blend in with the bundles seamlessly. so it won't just be like you can tell when my frontal ends and my bundles begin. Fold it over again. That way we don't get any bleach on this bottom portion. I want to keep that part safe and sound. I don't want any bleach on that portion at all. Alright. Now as for the side portions, I'm also going to block those off with a little bit of saran wrap. You guys have seen me do this when I color hair and I want to keep it separate. I just put a little bit of saran wrap in between the portions that I want to keep separate. So much noise so early in the morning. By the way, if you guys didn't know, it is 6 a.m. where I am. And so if I sound a little bit weary, that is why. It's 6 in d.a.m. in morning. Now, bleach I'm going to use is a 40 volume mixture, quick blue with a little bit of conditioner in it. You guys know my gist. It's creamy, but it's not liquidy. Alright guys, so the 40 volume developer and the bleach has all been applied to the hair all throughout. You can see I've opened it up, make sure I didn't miss any spots. Everything has been slathered in bleach, and now I'm just going to wrap it up in aluminum foil and allow it to process for about an hour or so. I'm going to set my timer for an hour, and then I'm going to check on it and make sure it's doing okay. Alright you guys, so after the first bleaching, this is the color I got, which is pretty light, but it's still more in the browns and the blonde than I would like it to be. And I got like a little bit of discoloration there, so I'm going to try this again. Again, I don't recommend this, but I'm going to do another 40 volume developer bleach bath. We're still using the quick blue bleach. Okay you guys, so we got our second layer of bleach on, and I'm gonna let this one actually sit for only 20 minutes before I check on it. I don't want it to get too over processed, especially since it is a 40 volume developer. We don't want it to over process. We don't want to destroy the hair beyond measure. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this one, and we'll come back and see how light we were able to get it this go around. Alright guys, so basically this is the color I have so far. I toned it so it's a little ashy, but I don't want to go in with any more bleach. I just don't want to ruin the integrity of the hair, so we're just going to go ahead and color it and hope that the colors come out as vibrant as I think they will. I did do a test patch and it seemed to be okay. I don't have it with me because I ruined it. Anyway, who cares? We're basically going to be going in and rainbow coloring this patch. Now, these are the colors we're going to use. We're going to use the Vivid Violet from the Kiss Temptation. Do not mind my nails. I'm getting ready to remove them tonight, so that's why they look like this. The Kiss Temptation dye, we're going to use the Vivid Violet. I have some Adora Baby Blue left over. We're going to be using that as our blue color that the violet's going to go into. We have some Kiss Temptation and the Limelight color as well, which is going to go into a little bit of the Arctic Fox. I have literally a teeny tiny bit of this left, so cross your fingers that we have enough. That's going to go into our Sunrise Orange from Adora. And finally, we're going to end with the Crimson from Adora as well. So I think I'm going to start from the front. I'm going to just comb everything back to make sure we get everything that we need to get colored. Okay kids, so I have all of the hair wrapped up and processing. I don't know how well the yellow is going to take. Actually, I don't know how well any of these colors are going to take. The yellow or the green is giving me the most worries because of course the hair isn't a 613, so I can't rely on the colors to be true to themselves. I have to kind of assume that they're going to be a little bit muddy, and that's my fault for not wanting to, well, first of all, not trying this with 613 hair, but also not wanting to take the hair past the integrity point simply because I want the color to be a little bit more vibrant. So I'm gonna let this sit overnight. You guys wish me luck. We're gonna come back in the morning, or maybe we'll come back when I finish making the wig. I have a lot of work to do. What I am going to do off camera, I don't know where my stuff is. Off camera, I'm gonna dye the rest of the bundles with my good old normal mixture of blue black and jet black Temptation dye, just to make the hair stand out a little bit more. And yeah, we're gonna come back when the wig is finished because quite honestly, I'm tired of filming tonight. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a little bit of YouTube magic. Alright guys, so the wig is made and everything is dyed. As I stated before, I just dyed the back a mixture of blue and jet black. You can see how different that is. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can see on camera, but I can definitely see how different that is in the straight contrast with the colorful bang. So here is the full color spectrum. Kind of coming off on camera a little hard, but it is very pigmented and bright in real life. Not sure what's going on with my colors, like my lighting. Well, hopefully you guys can see that. It's like, it's reflective, so it's like catching the light and the shadows in a weird way. But we have a colorful bang. Cut the ends of the hair. They're not quite blunt, but they are, so like, there are no like uneven ends or anything. They're all even. And what I'm going to do is basically do the workings of like a little fair faucet style. I'm not, this is my first time trying it this way, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to wet the roots very lightly. I'm just going to mist them, and then I'm going to apply some voluminous mousse. This is just 3-in-1 maximum holding mousse. I don't know, I just got the one that says that it volumizes. If you guys notice, you can't see a lot of that yellow I put in, and that's actually because of the way that I had the hair. I had it sitting up here on, well, my dyeing wig head stand. I had it sitting on my wig head stand, and I neglected to take into account that A, dye is runny, and B, gravity always wins. So what happened there is basically, yeah, the green kind of took over the yellow, and that's like, you can still see some of that yellow, but for the most part the green did kind of drip down and create more of a lime green into an orange rather than that yellow. And yeah, so we don't really have a lot of yellow here. It's a very, very blended rainbow, very tiny spot of yellow compared to the spot that I originally dyed. So alright guys, so all of the hair is curled and pinned up. The fronts are going towards the back, and everything on the sides are going towards the back. So this is how you would want to curl your hair for maximum volume. I'm going to pretty much get ready for the day, and then we will see how the hair looks on me. We'll style it, we'll make it as voluminous as possible, do all those grand, great things. So I will see you guys when I get back. Okay, you guys, so here is the finished product of my colorful bang. I think it's really, really cool. The hair itself, okay, so I have a few pros and a few cons. So, cons, the hair takes the color, it's great. It withstands bleach. You guys know I lifted this twice with 40 Volume Developer, and it is still very movable. It's not dry. It looks great. It's still lustrous. It has all of that. All that you would want in hair after basically trying to kill it with bleach to get it to a light enough color to take all of these colors. So the hair is awesome. It also took to the black amazingly, so it has not bled or anything. I'm wearing a white shirt just so you guys can see. It has not bled. It doesn't like leave any marks or anything. It's freaking awesome. The hair is super straight when you first get it. It's super straight. It's super like movable and soft and awesome, but that's where my con comes in. It does not hold a curl. As you guys saw, I took the time, I curled this hair. I wanted it to be a little bit more curly, and in an hour it's already dropped. Now it is really super duper humid in my office, so that's partially it. I've been combing it a lot and all of that, but it's still, I've had hair that literally keeps a curl for like a week in the summertime. So this hair does not keep a curl. It came straight. It wants to be straight. That's basically what she's telling you. This part is still waved. It's still very voluminous like I wanted it. However, I'm just feeling some type of way about all the curls being gone before I even leave the house. Like, I just wasted like 40 minutes curling this for no reason. So yeah, maybe hit it with some flexi rods or something, see if that works. But hot curling it, letting it sit for an hour or two, and then trying to do anything with it. I even put hairspray in it. Did not work. Curls were gone. So this hair does not hold curls, but the straight, it being straight is freaking awesome. It hasn't tangled. It hasn't like knotted up on me, and I have been literally running my fingers through this, running combs through it, running brushes through it, trying to get it to just be, I don't know, I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, so I kept changing it and everything like that, and then I just decided, well, the curls are gone now, so I'm just going to go ahead and swoop it to the side and call it a day, which I did, and it's freaking awesome. You guys can see my little band underneath here. Probably need to see if I can pull that back a little teeny tiny bit. Okay, so basically this hair really, really wants to be straight, so it wasn't the best hair to try to do like big, voluminous curls with, but I think it still shows off the bang really well with how I'm wearing it right now. And yeah, I did put some, I put some baby hair, some swoops in this, only because I didn't really, I don't know, when I was doing it, it made sense to me, so I just put some baby hair and some swoops in. And yeah, that's about it. The hair itself, I really, really like. I just don't like that it doesn't hold a curl. It is super thick. It's 3 bundles, and that closure, the frontal, it's not a huge frontal. It's not like you get a ton of parting space. I think the frontal's about this big, so that's about it, which is why I didn't really part it. I kind of just flipped it over and let it do its own little thing. But yeah, that is pretty much it with this hair. Thank you so much, Lumiere Hair, for working with me. I do intend on working with them in the future, only because their hair is such freaking great quality. This hair is super straight. It's super nice. It's just I wouldn't pick it if you guys want to be very versatile, only because, oh, if you want to dye it, definitely go ahead for it, but only if you're going to be wearing your hair straight. If you're going to be wearing your hair curly or trying to do a lot of different styles, the hair's going to fall. It's just way too silky, way too straight to keep a curl. Okay, so that's just about it for this video. I hope that you guys liked it. I kind of wished now that I did like the back to match the front, like, so it was just like maybe a couple of tracks in the back, rainbow, and then the rest of it all black, and then a bang in the front. And so I'm going to try to recreate that very soon for you guys to see what that color combo would look like. Hopefully you guys really like this. Hope you guys really like this video, even though it's kind of all over the place. I know I've done it over a course of a couple of days, and I was sick in between. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you tried it out yourself. Go ahead and let me know down below if you did try it out yourself. I love you so much. Mwah. Bye. I'll see you next time.